Alright, so I'm at the dog park, about to take my dog and let him run around and have fun with the other dogs, so he's excited. So let me go and handle that, and we'll start the video. Yeah, buddy. Hey. So I'm at the dog park over here in Stockton off of Benjamin Holt. A lot of people here today. It's kind of funny. It's a vlogger that a lot of people always look at you like, what the hell is this guy doing recording? So it's pretty funny, but dogs over here running around smelling. All the other dogs are playing. Really nice park. I recommend this if you want to come to a dog park and you live in Stockton. So, all right, so out of the dog. Left the lights on. Oh, my lights working? Yeah. So let me turn my lights off. And this one. So he's chilling. But yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. Just pulled up at the Delta College where I went to school. So, and actually I used to park over here when I came here after high school. So, kind of at the old same parking spot. This is the front bumper. As you can see, it does not match because it's gray, but it has the fog light covers, which I like, and the intake for the cold air intake, the intake hole for the cold air intake. So, but if you look inside, I still have to remove the stock air box. But the side tabs are holding. Doing pretty good for being broken. So I do need to put the quick releases on those, which I gotta go find them. I don't know. They're in the house somewhere. Just never put them on, but I gotta make a bracket, like an L-shaped bracket, or it's kind of like this. It'll bolt onto the side here, and then the long part will go down there, which I put the quick releases, and then the quick release will be somewhere in this area, I think, or like right here. So I just got to make the bracket to bolt here and then put the quick release somewhere here. So pretty long, but yeah. So we're on the Bay Area crew stickers on the car, so we good now. Gotta find the sandpaper in the garage so I can redo the trunk and hood, but it's a mess in the garage because I have everything from what I'm dumping. So I'm trying to clear out the house and then dump everything. So, and also want to give a big thank you to everyone with all the kind words for my dad. And he's doing better. They are going to keep him in the hospital for a couple more days to just watch him, because they're trying to figure out medication and everything, because sugar level, he's a diabetic as well. So when I talked to him, though, he has hard time breathing, but that's because of COVID. So they got him on oxygen. He'll be back on oxygen when he gets home. So he'll have to use it and just, be very, just deal with it, because I know he's embarrassed because he doesn't want to look old, but my dad is old. He's going to be 90, so he's old now. But for the front license plate bracket, basically tilts it down, so if I go across the Bay Bridge and they take a picture, it won't get the front of my car like it did last time. So the camera will shoot like this and you don't see nothing. But yeah, so don't know what to video today for vlogging. Just wanted to take the dog to the dog park because he's been, a good boy. And I just need to get out of the house because, just being stressed and being home. So I'm just, I love being by myself. The only person I care to be around is actually just my daughter. So I'm a loner, so this whole quarantine was really nothing big to me because I already felt alone. So that's why just doing vlogs like this in an empty parking lot and doing it on a car that I've had since 2010 and never completed it. And basically I've been just recycling my parts. Like, I took off the racing harness, threw it in storage, took it back out of storage, and just added foam, $2 foam and zip ties I already had. So I mean, I'm just basically putting it back to where I had it when I think I built the car 2011. I started storing all the parts. So if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, help the brother out. But this car I never was into Hondas. I liked them, it was cool, but I was always into Nissan. So when we go to the racetrack out on Arch Road back in the early 90s, when I see a SER, a 240 or 510 crew come up, it was like amazing thing. And I drove a Sentra. I drove a Sentra SER. So I was all into the SR20s. I always wanted to have a turbo, but I spent my money on body kits. So I was all into the looks first, and that's pretty much what I did with this, because I did looks, and before everything faded and paint got dull and catch scratches everywhere from sitting for almost 6 years, that's it looked like crap now. So but it looked great when I first got it. It was a great daily, good on gas, great engine, very reliable. I love this engine, even though it's not VTEC. It handles what it needs to do to get me from point A to point B, and commuting from, going all the way from the Bay Area all the time, or, going to Santa Cruz. And this car has a lot of story to me, because I actually, drove this car to the Bay with my girlfriend at the time, and we drove to the beach, and I proposed to her. And then driving back home, I fell asleep and drove that side of the wheel up on the side of the freeway and basically bottomed out. Luckily, I didn't damage anything except for my shock and camber kit and wheel and tire, of course. But if you guys look at it, you'll see I have a camber because the shock is bent still. I didn't replace the shock because no money. But if you look at this one's straight. So this is my style of wheel. I like this. I'm not into the whole stand stuff. I like functional, and it looks high because these are 15s. Once I had my Mugen M7s on, 16-inch with wheels, it filled in the gap, so it was perfect for 16. So this car is actually ride height is set for 16, not 15s, because these were supposed to be for my winter daily wheels, and then summers I throw on the Mugen wheels. So like I said, the hoods, I did this when I first installed it. I got mad, so my anger broke that. So I did this, I got mad. So I gotta resand, fix it, and clear coat it. But yeah, I need to buy a shock. I found some stock shocks for like $24, so gotta get some stock shocks. But little story of the car. I mean, has a little history, and I love it. And the only thing that I do not like about this car is it does not have AC. I don't get it. So I have power windows, power door locks, power side mirrors, and everything power. And the car didn't come with AC. It's straight block off plate. So in the summertime it does get hot, but I have all the AC components at home that I need to bolt in and get it done. So that's something I have to do. They got like a flea market at the Delta, so it sounds like everyone's getting ready to leave. But yeah, that's the only thing I really don't like about the car. And yeah, so I just, like I said, I don't know what to do today. I'm just making a video. I just need to get out. But I'm really digging the front bumper. It's going to be great when the cold air intake goes in. It'll be set up. I love I love this car. I'm big, tall, and I get a lot of shit because people say, why do you drive this? You're barely fit. And the seats are lowered. They have lower rails, so I can sit lower. If I put the stock seats in, I don't fit in the car. So basically had to do that because it was hard driving this to work at the time, where I was commuting about 45 minutes to work, 45 minutes back. And I didn't, it was great on gas, like I said, but it was just hard because I'm so tall that I can't see at certain angles. So by putting these seats in, it really helped me, and it's comfortable. I feel great in the car. Suspension's great, but I just need to fix the shock on the front because that has the camber that from the bent shock. So like everything else is fine. Like you can tell like the shock is going dead because it sits lower, but this is the side that dropped the impact. I literally picked up the whole side of the car and dropped it. So, and that sucks because the day was great. I proposed to my ex-fiance, and she said yes, and it was a great thing. And I was up for literally over 24 hours because I had customers that I sold some, had to make some clothing when I was doing the clothing. So I sold the clothing, had to go down, get the hotel, pay for the hotel for the weekend, set it all up. And then, after that, I drove back to the house, get everything situated at the house, load up the car, then I drove to SAC, picked her up, and then drove all the way to San Francisco. And before doing all that, I just got off of working a 14-hour shift. So that was a pretty rough night. So I did fall asleep, first time ever falling asleep while driving, and it was such a bad experience. So I'm just lucky that we were okay and no one got hurt. So like I said, the car can be replaced, but we can't. So yeah, so I had I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but that white car, that lady was creeping and checking me out. So I tell you, being a vlogger and doing things like this for YouTube, it's very hard because a lot of people look at you like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm at the point where in the beginning, yeah, I'm embarrassed or whatever, and I was nervous, but now I don't care. This is what I do, this is what I love and enjoy. So it keeps me active and getting outside and doing my own thing. So, but yeah, so, all right, guys. Probably just gonna go grocery shopping, cut it, and go home. So I just want to say thanks for watching, guys, and hanging out with me today, and thank you very much for all your prayers and kind words for my dad as he's in the hospital still. So I'd like to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Go, bye-bye.